Well, welcome back, everybody. So, before we venture into the summoned monster's cave, there's some new armor and weapons in a new town that we can get. So, land your airship here, and let's go inside. This is the town of Tomra. Overworld has seas of blue. How disturbing. Yeah, so it looks like they don't get too many visitors over here. Northwest Island leads to a land of summoned monsters. Well, you don't say. That's that's our next stop. Okay, so let's go into the weapons shop. I guess we haven't had one for ages. Welcome, what can I do for you? Okay, let's see what we got. Can get another Ashra sword for edge, and ogre killer. Nah, we won't equip Cecil with that. Mute arrow. That's an improvement for Rosa. Pick that up. So there. Now Edge has 2 Ashra swords. Equip Rosa with her new arrow. Rydia with her new whip. And as always, remember to sell your old junk. And look at that, you can walk right through the wall to get to the armor store. Isn't that convenient? Okay, diamond shields. Diamond shields, helmet, armor, and gloves. Buy 2 sets of all those. And we'll give those to Cecil and Kane. A couple golden hairpins for the ladies. And diamond armlets, that's an upgrade. See if that's an upgrade for Edge. Yeah, it is. Doesn't show the up arrow, I guess, because his defense doesn't go up, although it makes a lot of his other numbers go up. So that's an improvement nonetheless. Okay, so we'll equip the boys with their diamond armor. And as always, sell the old junk. Instead of Laylee ho, they say howdy ho. Okay. And there is a warehouse over there with some items, so let's raid that. It's not that much left, but whatever is left we'll take. Take all you want. Well, I was gonna take it all anyway. Looks like I forgot to get one chest there. Don't Don't be like me, make sure you get them all. Let's see how we are for items. Let's top up our Phoenix Downs to 20. Get a good stock of high potions. Buy a few remedies, those will cure anything. And I'm gonna get rid of all my tents, because at this point in the game, with the amount of HP and MP that we have, the tent will only cure a bit of that, so we'll just go with all cottages from here on in. Sylphs are afraid of us. Well, we will be going to the Sylph Cave eventually too. Okay, and before we forget, let's go save at the inn. Sleep 300. Cover our lost HP and MP. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys another prescribed grind. It's been a little while since we did that. I want you guys to kill monsters until Rydia's HP is up to 1,000, like this. See? Her HP is at 1,000. Then you can progress into the Sylph's Cave. Now, first thing you want to do is have Rosa cast Float on everybody, because the floors here can damage you. So we don't want to take damage just by walking around, so always remember to cast Float. Perhaps we should go ask Leviathan for help. Yes, let's go. Phoenix down. There's a secret passage to this treasure chest here. Summoner, okay, like before, take out the summoner first, otherwise they'll just keep summoning monsters over and over and over and over again. Don't want to be in a never-ending battle, I guess, in case you want to grind, I suppose. Good for grinding experience, but they're boring. Got a couple level ups, that's nice. Like how in this version of the game they show you exactly which stats go up to. In the Super Nintendo one, it was just like, oh, Cecil gained a level, Rosa gained a level, but you'd have to actually go into their stats in the menu to see what improved. Another summoner. Summon a butterfly. Won't be too difficult for us to take out. And there you have it. Cecil the Cure. Okay, let's follow the path towards the left. Yet another summoner. When you're in here, you might run into a certain group of enemies that look like 2 red devils in the back and 2 warriors in the front. Might be a bit too difficult for you. Those guys do pretty heavy damage. and the devils can confuse your guys. So you can try to beat them if you do. Kudos. If they're proving too difficult, you can grind or just run away from that particular group. Now, when you cross to a different floor, the float spell will wear off, so don't forget to recast. Arachne. This enemy is completely helpless when you cast float. Her only attack is Earthquake, which obviously does 0 damage when you're floating in the air. So just use physical attacks. Don't even waste any MP on that. Okay, we got a high potion. And there's another chest up here. Guess it makes sense in the cave of summoned monsters that we run into many summoners. There wasn't much armor for Edge in the stores, and you can see it in the battle. He takes a beating whenever he gets hit by physical attacks. Okay, new floor, you know the drill. Recast float. And there's a secret passage in the wall here that will allow us to get to this group of 3 chests. But before that, we got some enemies to deal with. Bio does a nice amount of damage, so does Kane's jump, and that's all. Pretty easy. Let's cure up. The Edge really takes a beating in these battles. Poison Axe. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. That's a sword for Edge. Now look, the Poison Axe brings Cecil's attack up, but it brings a lot of things down. Also, if you try to equip it, here, I'll show you. See, it de-equips the shield. It's a 2-handed axe. So, I decided it's not worth it. I'll just stay with the Ogre Killer. Want to have that extra defense. It's not worth the just a 15 jump and attack points to to drop all those other stats. Then you can equip Edge with the ninja sword. And continue through the secret passage. Oh, summon an Arachne, the helpless enemy. That's good. Makes our lives easier. And we go through and come out the other side. Couple of these flying dudes. They're not gonna last very long. Cure, cure, cure. And there's one more chest. It goes here, up here, and then there's a secret passage in the right wall. And we made short work of her. Coming up to a monster chest. So you might want to make sure you're healed up. Okay, for these guys, make sure Rydia casts Titan and just have everybody else attack, and Rosa can be the designated cure. Summon the Titan. There we go. Such a powerful attack takes a little bit of time to charge up. And after that, everybody's pretty weak. Should be just like one more attack each, and they'll drop. Yep. And that will give us a sword for Cecil. The Defender Sword. Okay, now we can step on that little panel there. And that brings us to the Land of Summoned Monsters. Rydia was the first ever human to come here. Okay, so now go to this floor and go back and go down, and you're gonna pick up a rat tail. Now that eventually is going to allow us to forge the Excalibur sword, so that's very important to us. And we're not done with the treasures on this floor, so let's go back here and continue clockwise around. There's a little square up there. That's the way out, so we'll leave that for now. Now we can go step on that panel that was close to the rat tail. And there's different stores. There's items store here, there's a weapons store, there's an armor store. Wow, that's expensive. 1,200 a night. Okay, let's see what the other item seller has. Okay, just stuff to cure status effects. See what these guys have to say. Titan's got nothing if you cast float. Well, we know that. How's Ifrit? Still hot-headed? Yep. Now in here, that triangle up there is a save point, so you can save your game if you want. That's handy. Rydia, please stay here with us. Well, unfortunately, we've got some more enemies to defeat, so we can't stay. This is the library. We'll skip the library for now. The library is actually where the Summon King and Queen are. Let's go get some more weapons and armor firstly. So Blitz Whip, that's an upgrade. Otetsu for Edge, and Angel Arrows are an upgrade for Rosa. Okay, let's equip those. My brethren get up to no good when they visit different worlds. Yeah. Well, yeah, we were summoned up, swallowed by the Leviathan. Aegis Shield. That will be good for Cecil and Kane. You see, the reason you don't see that green up arrow is because it doesn't improve their defensive rating, but it improves other things, so you should buy those anyway. And there's light robes for the ladies. See, look, defense doesn't go up, but it improves other stats. Oh, guess I forgot to buy an Aegis Shield for Kane. Let's go buy one more. And equip. This land is ruled by Ashra, the Queen of Summons. Okay, now we can go into the library. This is a library, for crying out loud. You can go read about summon monsters from each each one of these bookshelves. Ifrit, spawn of flame. Titan, shaker of the earth. There are many, many books here. It would take several lifetimes to read through them. The King of Summons, which is Leviathan. Odin, Master of the Blade. So these are summons that we have yet to get. Sylphs, kindly creatures. Two moons. Two moons were one in the ancient sky. Interesting. Perhaps the only way to defeat him is to reflect his own strength against them. Well, that's a good tip. That will tell us how to take out the Lord of the Summons, which we will be fighting later on. Must receive permission from King Ashra before you speak to the king. Okay. So let's use our quick save function, because we're going to have to fight a battle in a minute. I'll show you here. If you try talking to the king first, you're like, no, I'm just an old man, so. First, we need to prove ourselves to Ashra and beat her in a battle. So that's what we're going to do. You possess the strength to challenge me? Yes, we do. So this battle isn't too difficult. Ashra will constantly heal herself, and anytime you attack her, she will counterattack and attack you. So the way we get around her curing herself is you cast Reflect on her, and now all of her heal magic, it will be bounced onto us. Genius, is it not? Then Avridia cast Titan. Kane jump, edge attack. And Rosa cast the most powerful version of Cure. See? Now her magic is curing us. From time to time, that wall spell will wear off, so you may need to have Rosa recast it if you start noticing Ashra healing herself again. Nice thing about this battle is Ashra only counterattacks, so if you find your guys are being worn down, you can always take a few turns and heal everybody up and then resume the attack afterwards. And Edge is down. Okay, I guess we'll have to use a Phoenix down on him, get him back into the game. Gaia's Wrath. Okay. That's my favorite go-to summon. But in a little bit we're going to get one that's even more powerful. The Ashra summon, once you defeat her and earn her power, it's kind of random. Like, sometimes she'll cast life on all your characters. Sometimes she'll cast Cure 3 on all your characters. Sometimes she'll cast Cure 4. I don't really use Ashra, but we have to beat her to get Leviathan, which is far more useful. Now notice what happened. Ashra cast life on herself, and instead of being bounced off, it missed. So that tells us that the reflect spell has worn off. Let's have Rosa cast reflect again. Alright, Cecil landed the finishing blow. See, that wasn't too difficult, we weren't in any danger. You have proven your worth, Rydia. You may summon me whenever you want. Ryda has learned Ashra. Okay. So what we're going to do before we fight Leviathan, let's go back to the save point, and we're going to save up, and we're going to use a cottage. If you want, you can go back to the inn. It's just the inn is really expensive at 1,200 gold. I'd rather just use a cottage. Now, Leviathan has a large amount of HP. He has about 50,000 HP. Again, the battle is not that difficult if you just keep having Rosa use the most powerful version of Cure. And of course, Leviathan, being a water-based enemy, is weak against lightning. If you have Rydia leveled up high enough and you know the most powerful lightning spell, you can use that. If she only has the second most powerful lightning spell, then I would summon Rama. Thundaga, that's the name of the most powerful lightning spell. Temporarily escaped me for a minute. Yeah, if you have Thundaga, or us FF old schoolers would call it Lit 3. Then that'll do big time damage to Leviathan. But I don't have her leveled up that much, so Rama will do nicely. Yeah, 2,500 damage. Battle's not really dangerous as long as you keep having Rosa use the most powerful version of Cure on everybody. Baki Cider, and Cecil will go into his attack trance, up his attack power. Got a pretty predictable pattern. He'll go into his covered up form, cast Ice 2 a couple times, and then come out and use Tidal Wave, and then wash, rinse, repeat. This guy is going to basically replace Titan as our staple summon. I like to use Titan because it's non-elemental. It'll, you know, the enemy is fire-based or ice-based or whatever. You won't have to worry about accidentally healing them. Guy's got about 50,000 HP, so it'll take a while. Rose's MP is getting down, but no need to worry. I think we've almost got this guy beat. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now we've learned the Leviathan summon. And 3 level ups, that's useful. Leviathan, King of Summons, shall serve you. Okay, so let's go back up 1 floor, and remember I pointed out to you guys there was a square on the ground where you can exit. We're gonna go there. Some treasures there. There's a nice bow and arrows for Rosa. So go up here, grab the treasures. Yoichi bow and Yoichi arrows. Alright. I will increase her power significantly, and then just step on that bottom square and we're out. That's convenient, huh? Okay, let's go back to that Tomra and sleep at the inn and save our game as usual. And we're at about the 40-minute mark, so I think that's a good time to call this a wrap. Join us next time when we go into the Sylph Cave. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.